Following there closely behind our Can-Am Sixer, the 27 machine of George Allen going to be joining the Pro Buggy main event here, along with Jaden Uribe. Inside row number 3, we'll go to Lorenzo Bonacci, the 33 machine. And then up to row number 2, starting on the outside, the 82 of Gunnar Kennedy. And then right alongside Gunnar on the inside row number 2, we'll go to the 7 machine of Ezra Eberts. And jumping up to row number 1, starting in the number 2 spot, the 56 of Zachary Drapkin. And your top qualifier just as of yesterday, the 55 will be starting inside row number 1, Matthew the Monkey Brister. So the field is set for Pro Buggy main event. Closing in on the end of the day here for round number 8. Great couple of days we spent here at Glen, Helen, and hope that you guys will head on over to American Short Course, GreatAmericanShortCourse.com. Check out the remaining schedule here for the 2022 season and what's to come in 2023. Some exciting news coming down the line there, too, with the introduction of a new track to the series in 23. So be sure you guys head over to the website. Check out all those details you guys are going to need to know before you go to the Great American Short Course Series. And again, we thank our presenting sponsor, Optima Batteries, powering each and every single round here through the Great American Short Course Series.
Absolutely.
And we couldn't do it without all the wonderful drivers and the families.
That's really what drives the Great American Short Course. You're right, John. You know, the families, the drivers, sponsors are great too, but without the drivers, we wouldn't have the sponsors, we wouldn't have the races, we wouldn't have the tracks.
And without great promoters and great series like we see here, there would be none of that, Dave.
It just came full circle, my friend. Well, Pro Buggies are lined up. They're stacked behind that Can-Am machine. Matt Brister on the pole, Drapkin on the outside, the red line driver. To the Fast Monkey Engineering, Falcon Tired driving. Matt Brister, the monkey himself.
So these open-wheel machines driving down in there to turn number 1.
So much more skill I think it has to take to drive an open-wheel buggy like that. You gotta be clean. You can't just bang doors. There's no fenders or doors to really bang on there. A few Nerf bars, but you get those wheels tucked in there between, you get caught up. They go up and over the top, and it doesn't usually go end well for either driver. So you got to be smooth. You got to put it in where you want.
Yeah, these drivers certainly the best in the nation right here. You guys are seeing it. Showcasing their talent here at Glen Helen is our leader, Matt Brister, Zachary Drapkin, Ezra Eberts. So Eberts actually dropping a spot, and we'll go to Kennedy in the 3rd spot. That's the 82 machine.
And down the front straightaway, it's going to be Matt Brister, Drapkin, Kennedy, Ezra Eberts.
And it's funny because, like, you know, these drivers are so talented, but they're so humble, too, especially when you see them down on the podium. And those 3 drivers in particular that we're seeing right now leading the field.
Yeah, they're all cool cats. And, of course, Lorenzo Bonacci having motor issues, not able to make the start. That might be one of his throwaway weekends that they allow some of the pro classes to do. Throw a couple rounds away. Jaden Uribe there. Talented young driver there in the 31 Pro Buggy. First year in this class. George Allen in the number 27, the white machine. But there is the flying monkey himself, Matt Brister. He's got a little chim-chim on the side of that. John's probably too young to remember chim-chim and Spritle. Speed racer, my friend. Oh, Ezra getting a little sideways. You see that? Up on the bike over the jump. Brister on the chip. John, you hear him just hitting that thing?
Yeah, the monkey looking good coming down into turn 2, so a little comfortable little lead for him. Over Dropkin, Kennedy in that third spot. Eberts, Allen, and Jaden Uribe. So good little gap between first to second and second to third, and here comes Eberts trying to make some move for that final spot on the podium. So some great racing right there for that third position on the track.
A stark difference from yesterday with Drapkin leading wire to wire. Now Monkey, Matt Brister out there wire to wire so far. He's still got to make that caution as well as the checkered flag. But he's showing the speed as long as the car holds together, the tires hold together. Yesterday, Drapkin, Gunnar Kennedy, and Matt Brister was our podium. It looks like Ezra Eberts trying to fight for that last podium spot and bump Gunnar Kennedy off, but these two, this battle's far from over. We haven't seen the top caution. I think one more lap we'll see that. Next time around, that yellow flag will come out, and we'll re-rack and restack the field.
All right, so we'll let those drivers, Uribe, Allen, catch the tail end of the field here, and we'll get restart while we are under the competition yellow. And leading us back to the green will be Brister, Drapkin, Eberts, Kennedy. So great bit of driving here out of Eberts to get to that final spot on the podium with a handful of laps remaining here in main event number 9. From here, we'll move on to our Pro Light main event. These drivers over in staging now getting ready, and then the 11th and final race here of the afternoon. You guys should be getting suited up and getting ready to make your way over to the staging area yourself here momentarily as some great racing still ahead.
Absolutely, some great racing still to come here, though, in Pro Buggy. We are at the halfway point of this race. The competition caution comes out halfway through the race. We re-rack. It's kind of the race within the race. We're going to go ahead and see him run here now to the checkered flag, barring any issues or yellow flags out there.
Dave, I'll just let you win the first leg of the race, and I'll take the second, all right?
Okay, that's good. Like a Baja race, but we do it in short course.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm down.
I'll let you see what it's like to take the checkered flag.
Thanks.
As we're under green, Brister, the monkey, leading us in, 55 machine. So Drapkin, man, trying to get back to his winning ways and what we saw yesterday for round number 7. So we'll see how it comes down to the checkered as Eberts, man, he's going to have his hands full with the likes of Gunnar Kennedy, as Kennedy knows what it's like to be on the podium. We saw him there yesterday, so certainly going to be aiming to repeat that once again here. Day number 2, Great American Short Course Series. Oh, up the inside. Not going to be enough, though, unfortunately, for Kennedy. So Jaden Uribe also came to play. So 3 guys battling right now for that final spot on the podium. And we'll move up forward to Drapkin and Brister. Oh, Eberts unfortunately making a mistake. So that will position him back into the number 5 spot. So that's going to allow Kennedy and Uribe to get around him. So let's see if he can reset and still make a charge here as he comes up underneath Uribe. Unfortunately, the two of them come together, and that is not the result he was looking for, and hangs his wheel up on the inside of the K-rail.
And that's going to slow things down as they get going again here, and it looks like one car still caught up.
Man, unfortunate to see that because that did not help out Uribe at all, who was really innocent in that whole situation. Unfortunately, got a little ahead, and
big shame for Hill. That hopefully they'll get him off that wall and get him running and get him back to the back of the field there. Little rail slide. Grinding some axles.
Oops.
And it looks like all is good for Ezra
awesome.
with that Epco. In trust on the side of that thing, Brian.
And with that, still an opportunity to rebound and get up into the podium spot. So
he's got the speed to make his way up through the pile.
all right, so Everett's to the tail end of the field. Should be seeing the lights go out in our pace vehicle. Again, pro lights and staging now.
That's right. Well, Brister's going to lead him around here once again and see if he can make the run all the way. 3 laps was the distance there, so a couple laps still to go. Well, the Optimum Battery green flag is up. Optimum Battery says green, 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 green.
Everett's going to get the jump, so he'll find himself in the top 5 now. So charge to the finish. Again, that's the green. We'll see a white this next time by. And we'll take it into home base with the checkered flag. Oh.
Ezra's on the hammer there.
So Uribe, unfortunately, having an issue here down in turn 3. And as did George Allen, actually getting into the K-rail, able to keep on going.
Drivers. They're still cutting their teeth in the pro buggy.
Yep. So just a little flip-flop of position from what we saw from yesterday. And Brister said he's going to go home. He's got some work to do, and it looks like the work's paid off.
I think you're right. That's right. He did say that to me. Well, you get to go down and find out what they did, actually. He probably won't tell. It's a secret. He can tell you, but they have to eliminate you. It'd rub you out. So Brister making a big leap up and over here the last time. He's going to hit a bump, a left turn, a little rise, a gravity cavity, and a checkered flag in his future. There it is. Zach Dropkin, followed by Gunnar Kennedy and Ezra Eberts, and then on Trust Machine. So we're going to let them circulate around here. Beautiful day here at the World-Famous Glen Helen. This is, again, round number 8 of the Great American Short Course Series. John Smanovich going to head on down and talk to our podium. We'll be back here with interviews from Glen Helen.
Like Jacobs.
Yeah, back in the day. I'll show up and win.
All right, looking like we're getting these drivers out of their vehicle now. A little cool down. But we will welcome up in third place Gunnar Kennedy, our pro buggy men event. And then second place, Zach Drapkin. And the big winner here, pro buggy main event. Coming up a little bit short yesterday. He said he went home and he had some changes he needed to make. And he certainly made that, and proving they were the right changes as Matt Brister takes home the win. And we'll get them up here onto the podium. We'll get a word with these guys. 3. And it looks like Kennedy going to get a little something sweet from. Oh, there you go. What happened?
I didn't have the shirt.
Dude, you got to figure it out.
Yep.
Gunner, congratulations, man. Consistency paying off here this weekend for you. 2 top 3s. Got to feel good about that.
Yeah, it was super fun out there battling with Ezra back and forth. He made a couple little mistakes. I tried to just stay as consistent as I could, and it paid off. Hopefully everything's all good with Ezra's car. And, yeah, I caught up to Zach a little bit towards the end, but still had nothing for these guys. They're so quick up there, and we'll get them at the next race.
Steady improvements, it looked like, and hopefully K&N can help you with those steady improvements. $100 from K&N. Who would you like to thank?
I want to thank my mom, my dad, my girlfriend Gabby, her family for coming out and supporting, my grandpa, her girlfriend, his girlfriend Ann, and Kennedy Equipment, Dirtbag, Signature, Props, and everyone else that helps us out. Thank you.
There you go. That is Gunner Kennedy taking home 3rd spot. And he said it not so perfect today like he had it yesterday, but, man, dude, great driving. You got some great competition, and you know that.
Oh, yeah, the whole entire Pro Buggy field is all competitive. Matt, Gunner, Ezra, Lorenzo, Jaden, George, the whole field is going to be there. We're all getting to the speed where everyone is going to have a chance to the top box where Matt's at. So we got the short end of the stick today, 2nd place, but I'm just looking forward to the next weekend. We're still doing pretty good in points. I think we should still hold our points lead, so hopefully going to the next round we can keep on doing what we're doing and be there.
Well, we hope to see you at round number 9, like you said, closing in on the championship. And I know you got a lot of people who have supported you through this season.
Oh, this whole team, after Crandall, like I said, we had the whole car in half. Jared at Competitive Edge put it back together. Big shout out to him. I know he's at a wedding right now, so he's watching the stream. Whitehall Industries, McMullen Transaxle, Skydive Elsinore, Signature Propellers, Sign Pros, Redline Oil. The car run at 170, no higher all day long. So honestly, their guys are like 200 plus. We're running cool and running fast, so I'm feeling good. DJ Dumas for doing my suspension. My mom, my dad, my brother, everyone that puts time into the team, and Chad and Signature Peller, Hilmarine, Jake, Jordan, Corey, everybody that does everything.
And everybody, that is Zachary Drapkin. Big congratulations going out to you, Zach, as we'll take that top spot. I said it, and you said it to Dave yesterday. You said, I got some things I need to make some changes on here tonight. Saying that yesterday, and it looks like those changes may be improved for you.
Yeah, you know, these Funko Pro Buggies out of the box, they just do the job for you. So I went back, had to work on my restarts and on my starts a little bit. Was playing some games with these guys, and luckily my strategy worked out for me today. We're super fortunate to have a field of close to 10 cars, and honestly, the top 7 can win at any day, depending on where they start. So I'm lucky to be up here. I'm also, my car is very fast, and I got a really good team behind me. I got to thank Kent Loffinger, Kevin Streety, G for coming out here, Loffinger Engineering, Fast Monkey Performance Engineering. My mom and dad, they bust their butts to get me out here, and they really let me live out my dream. Doug, Falcon Tire, you know, those tires we're hooking up out there. We run these on dry slick. We run them in sand. We ran them at Crandon. This is 4 races on them and 3 podiums for them, so they're really a great tire for me. And, you know, we're all of us Falcon guys are kind of a big family, so it's a couple of podiums for us today. Roush Performance giving me a bullet. Really, I couldn't ask for more from them, especially such a prestigious name. Those guys are great. They text me after every round and ask how things were going. Rancho Performance Transaxles, they were out here yesterday asking how things were, what we can improve, where we can lighten some things up. So everybody on my team is trying to make this thing go faster, and I'm just the lucky guy who gets to drive it. Vision Canopies as well, they give us an awesome setup. The Ward family, Mike, Joan, my brother Bud came out here. He was running my hot pits for me, and I couldn't have better support from them. And my girlfriend as well for watching online. She's been supporting me the whole weekend. And, finally, Liam Poppy and, everybody running behind the scenes for gas. It's really hard to run a series in these times, and we're really lucky we have somewhere to bring these. Otherwise, they'd just be, glam as sand buggies. So thank you, everybody, for coming out.
Thank you, Matt Brister, for being a great role model and ambassador here for the Great American Short Course Series. That is your winner right here, and way to bounce back here for round number 8 and close up the weekend here for these great Pro Buggy drivers. Big congratulations going out to Gunnar Kennedy, taking that final spot on the podium. Zach Dropkin in that number 2 spot. Big congratulations going out to the red line driver. And the big winner, Matt Brister, taking it home. All right, Dave, well, we're going to take it home with race number 11 coming up next.
Race number 10 coming up next. The Pro Lights, followed by race number 11, will be the Pro 2s. So a couple more to go here. The Pro Lights should be rolling out of the track in a minute. The last minute by Calvin on the track, getting a cut.